Hello, I'm Jenna Johnson, and this is COVID-19 news, and we are so glad to be back after a 3-week hiatus. According to the World Health Organization, the U.S. now has over 6.3 million cases of COVID-19 and over 191,000 deaths attributed to the virus. During our last episode 3 weeks ago, we reported there were 5.5 million cases of COVID-19 and 173,000 deaths attributed to the virus. Between then and now, that's a rough increase of almost 1 million confirmed cases and 19,000 deaths. Not only is that a huge increase, the fact that people aren't flipping the F out is fucked up. Last week, Dr. Fauci said that he felt depressed when looking at the coronavirus data and warned that the United States' first wave of infections never ended and that the U.S. is still in the first wave of the pandemic. Wow, that is quite the wave. It's the marathon of waves. This wave is 6 months long. Do you know any marathon surfers? Because this is literally their wet dream. What's the longest wave you've ever gone on, brah? Like 26 miles, brah? That's nothing, brah. I've been riding this wave for like 6 months. they say the second wave is gonna hit around Christmas. Merry fucking Christmas to me, brah. Come with me. Nah, brah. I don't want to surf for that long. I get hungry, brah. I gotta eat a Pop-Tart or a Hot Pocket or something. That wave fucking broke the ocean, brah. This pandemic be like cowabunga. And that's weird, because the president said,
this is going to go away without a vaccine. It's going to go away, and we're not going to see it again.
What is COVID-19, though? According to the Center for Disease Control, a novel coronavirus is a new coronavirus that has not been previously identified. The virus causing coronavirus disease 2019, COVID-19, is not the same as the coronaviruses that commonly circulate among humans and cause mild illnesses like the common cold. On February 11, 2020, the World Health Organization announced an official name for the disease, first identified in Wuhan, China. The new name of this disease is Coronavirus Disease 2019, abbreviated as COVID-19. In COVID-19, CO stands for corona, V for virus, and D for disease. Or if you're the president, you refer to it as
the Chinese virus.
We here at COVID-19 News guessed at what COVID-19 abbreviated. We came up with CO for company, V for vagina, and D for dick. Company, vagina, dick. We don't know, guys. It's just what first came to mind. We also guessed CO for couldn't, V for vaccinate, and D for Dave. Couldn't vaccinate Dave. Then we thought, how come nobody cares about Dave? Gary gets a shot, but Dave doesn't, and now he's lying there on the side of the road with company vagina dick 2019? Why is everyone cool with Gary? Does Dave's life not matter? In the end, we thought it would just be fun to tell anyone who's just coming to America that COVID-19 stands for
Chocolate chocolate!
In other news, the entire west coast of the United States is on fire, and it's a raging fire. It's the kind of raging fire you hear your uncle describe his hemorrhoids to be like at Thanksgiving dinner after he entered a hot wing competition at Wingstop for a free meal and bragging rights. Was it worth it? To him, absolutely. But to the bathroom and the rest of the family, no. An Airwick freshener and incense won't make that go away. Neither will an ice pack and a donut pillow. The only thing that might help the fire is cleaning the floors of the forest.
You got to take care of the floors, the floors of the forests. Very important. I was with the president of Finland, and he said we have a much different, we're a forest nation. He called it a forest nation. And they spend a lot of time on raking and cleaning and doing things, and they don't have any problem.
Gotta rake that forest, fam. And finally, in Minot, North Dakota, a city councilwoman got into it with a resident during a city council meeting because he was upset the city would dare raise an LGBTQ flag. She shut him down by telling him and the rest of the city she's gay and she's proud of it.
So, Mr. Walker, if you're not aware, and I think a lot of people in this room are not aware and have come here just because this is a gay issue, I am proudly the first openly elected lesbian in North Dakota. So that is why I'm not paying any heed to your crap. We the people, I'm the people. I live in Minot. I have a taxpayer. I am a person. I get to see myself represented on that flagpole just as much as the people who got the Juneteenth flag last month, as much as the POW MIAs will get later this month. Every single person is entitled to see themselves represented. We are not some group of people who live in San Francisco or Seattle. We are here. We are your elected officials. We are your brothers. We are your sisters. And don't tell me you're not hatred and anger. That's all I feel. I've had to listen to it for days now, as is the mayor and many of my colleagues. It is unacceptable. This city is big enough for all of us. Me having a flag flying doesn't take away anything from your rights and freedoms. But you know what it does for me? It shows me I live in a city that appreciates and embraces me and the people of my community, and that I can live here and feel safe. That's what it does. I'm sorry it doesn't make you feel comfortable, but we're here, we're queer, and we're not going away.
And if you're watching this and asking yourself, if it's okay for the gays to wave their flag in the United States, why can't we wave the Confederate flag? It's because the gays never seceded from the nation with a gay army. Their flag represents identity, pride, and peace, not a separate country fighting for slavery. Black people were striving for their freedom. They still are. And let's be honest, if the gays did have an army, they would be in amazing shape, with amazing fashion and fabulous colors, with their Roy G. Biv flag waving proudly in the wind. The Confederate South wouldn't stand a chance against the North in their version of SEAL Team 6, known as
Sexy chocolate!
You would not want to mess with sexual chocolate. I'm Jenna Johnson, and this is COVID-19 News. Thanks for watching.